Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Billionaire. I've just been, I guess, playing around here, trying to complete some of these immersive engineering quests, and I get some power to this thing at the moment because I need to make some of the, what are they, generated blocks or something? Quite you. And they take a lot of these copper wires, so I'm just sort of hooking up a basic system here with a dropping conveyor belt, and it's not what I wanted. Why did you change? Rotate it with the hammer, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just trying to set up just a basic little system to be able to put a stack of copper in here. Hopefully have it make wires. There we go. So I need, as I said, I'm going through the quests, and I'm currently doing this bit here where I need a whole 4 generator blocks. That requires, really? I need to put a crate under there. It requires a whole bunch of those copper wires. So let me get a, like it wouldn't. Do I have a storage crate? Storage crate? Nope. Can I make one? Nice. This will enable me to be able to open the thing because I didn't even consider that. Right. There we go. It's going in there now. Excellent. How are you doing? Oh, did we finish our backlog? Or did I break something? No, all those things are in there. Okay, let's just grab this stuff and... oh, that's where my cable comes through. Alright, so that's 48 of them. That should keep us going for a little bit. Let's just check in the system and write ore. Yeah, we're doing alright. Things are catching up. These ones are obviously still a little bit backlogged. They're working their way through this resonant setup. I can't remember if I put the resonance on during the episode or not. But yeah, so I'm making generator blocks which require kinetic dynamos, which require copper or coil blocks, which require these. Hence why I needed a few of them. That's 1, 2, 3, and some more sticks. You know what? I'll do, that's a few more sticks. Must be for these. One more. Okay, and 2 copper coil blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one too many. That's alright. Generator blocks require the kinetic dynamos, so I need 4 of them. And I've got to be getting close to running out of steel. I still have this processing its way through, and I threw a stack of iron and a stack of coal coke from that system in here because this won't accept the coal coke that this is currently putting out, which is the immersive engineering coal coke. So I don't know if that's just a bug or like a mod interaction thing, but the coal coke you get from whatever that one is, this one here, this coal coke from this interaction, I'm cooking it under here, charcoal mod or whatever it's called, allows me to cook up a stack in here, which is cool. Yeah, it's a little bit quicker. So if I grab these 29, let's grab some iron, as we'll do the same amount. And you see here we can put these in, and this is I believe got no upgrades on it, and that's fairly quick. Whereas you look here, So this is a little bit slower than this setup here. And if I went and put some of those upgrades on that that furnace, it would go a lot quicker. So we'd be able to smash out making steel when needed, just at the cost of making coal coke, which I'm using that setup, which takes a few minutes. I honestly haven't checked either like this for a while. Yeah, it's full of creosote. It's not going anywhere. But this is fairly self-sustained. I can just leave a stack of coal up there and let it go. Okay, let's continue doing what I was doing. So that's generator blocks. I think actually I only needed 6, didn't I? I only needed 4, I mean. Where's my book gone? Getting a little carried away. Yeah, I only needed 4. Oh well. It's fine. And then I need 9 radiator blocks. So I'm just working my way through here. Now let's see, radiator block. Why can I not see the radiator block? I tell you what, as soon as I started recording, that's when I stopped being able to find what I needed in here. So YouTube brain is a thing. Really is a thing. There it is, radiator block. So I need, how many? 9. So I'm going to need 5 buckets of water. Okay, we'll probably do that. How many buckets do I have? 1. I'll have some more in a minute. It's fine. Let's go and grab some water. So what I'm hoping to do is try and get through all of the immersive engineering quests that I had left in this episode to finish that up. At least in that second tech tier page. Already had it up on the screen. Radiator block. Pop them in. Oh, really? 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 Well, that's annoying. It's fine. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. The joys. Okay, so I only needed 9. Okay, so that should complete the next quest. Let's see here. Got some bread. Okay, read the quest. Yep, so that's all of that. I haven't claimed any of the rewards that I've gone through and done. So I've just done this line here, which is basically the line to set up the immersive engineering diesel generator. So your squeezers and your fermenter, the refinery, and then the diesel gen. So I've got all those bits chilling in a chest over here. So whether or not this is the diesel generator, and those other bits from above there are from that previous episode where we made the excavator. So obviously if we're going to run an excavator here, you need the output of one of these. There's no two ways around it. Either that or I'll make a big nuclear craft fission reactor or something that puts out 4,000 a tick. That would require a lot of materials, but I'm sure we can do that. But here's the materials that I set up for those other 3. So I just went through and made each of them, and then we're going to get a piston and 4 wooden barrels. So that was from that quest. Okay, we're going to get 4 cauldrons from that one, and then we're going to get 200 cash for the refinery one. What do we get for diesel gen? Portable tank. Portable tank. Full of biodiesel, shockingly. So 200 cash, no, it's fine. Okay, so we're getting there, 300. very much. So not a lot left on this page to do. Obviously there's the vertical digger, which I did speak about. Sorry, I've got a problem with my eye at the moment. Feels like something just flew into it. Loads of fun. So I spoke about the vertical digger in the previous episode. Let's just look at these last couple of quests here. So the fluid laser relay. So laser. I'm pretty sure the fluid one comes from an energy one. So I don't know if we have any of the laser relays. Laser. Oh, I do. Okay, so let's grab 2 of them. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to drop 1. Hit the button, turn it into a fluid. Drop this one. Turn it into a fluid, and then drop it again, and that should be the other one. So then you get item fluid. Fluid laser relay. Thank you. Item laser relay. Okay, there we go. So that's those 3 quests, which I think they only go a distance of 16. So potentially I could use them to transfer items, but I've got that cable from the refined storage system going over there now, so I can just tap into that whenever I need to output something. Alright, so yeah, we are still looking here. Let's see, we've got a storage thing. We've made most of these things already, so what's the constructor and the destructor worth? Constructor... an improved and a basic, so core improved. Yeah, I've got one of them. Let's just see what it does. Nope, so I'm missing quartz enriched iron, and I'm missing basic. Darn. Silicon. Oh, I don't have any of the printed ones. Make one of them real quick, please. Excellent. Let's make this. Probably put a couple more speed upgrades in this this solderer. Let's make that. Okay, so that should be the constructor. And then I'm guessing the destructor will be the same as normal. But it'll be the destruction one. Here we go. Okay, destructor. Wow. Check out that diamond. Destructor is just the quartz. Oh, need more quartz enriched iron. I think I actually need to go and get some more quartz. I'd had a couple of the ores, but I don't think I had everything I need. Alright, so we're just going to get 8 cables for that. That's pretty poor if you ask me. So, crafter and a pattern encoder. Crafter. It's going to require 2 diamonds, 2 basics. So let's grab those basics. Grab them. Grab some diamonds. Excellent. 2 of them, thanks. Well, that was unintended. I didn't mean to hit that one, but it works. 1. Do I have speed upgrades floating around? Ooh. Got 2 speed upgrades in there. That's alright. Need to make some more at some point. Okay. Crafter. We need the construction and the destruction. Thank you. What am I missing? Quartz enriched iron. What a shock. one crafter, and then we want the pattern. Ooh, extreme pattern. It wants the processing pattern encoder. Okay. We've got like none of that. Okay, let's make some. See there, I'm out of quartz. Alright, I'll put the cut in. I'll duck to the nether, grab some quartz, and I'll be back once I've got that. I'll make the rest of this one, and I'll put together the things for that vertical digger. It's just so we can complete this page, because that's all that's left is those two quests. Let's grab our reward there for an importer. I'll put some of that stuff away. That crafter is going to come in handy though. So yeah, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Alright, went to the nether, farmed up a bunch of quartz. This drill is fantastic in the nether. It's pretty much insta-break, and I can just run in big long lines through the ground in the nether and just mine everything 3x3. Fantastic. Thing I noticed with the vertical digger, I need empowered void crystal block here. So void crystal block is just coal blocks. So let's make. I don't know, how many do I need? Just the one. I'm going to make 4 and just throw it in the system for now. So we need the void crystal blocks. Right, so we need 1. To make a void crystal block, we need to empower it. So I'm going to need flint, stone, ink sac, and charcoal. Yep. So flint, stone. Don't have any stone, really. Oh, you're done. Nice. Flint, stone, ink, black dye, and charcoal. Also need to set up the empowerer. So I made myself. Oh, here's the power, the processing pattern encoder thing that it asked us to make too. So I can now make that. And I made a bunch of patterns. I made one. Yep, let's just resort my inventory. I made one, and then I used this here to just buy some more because I've got plenty of money. I've got plenty of money. We have $35,000 in there alone. Okay, so I'll just throw them back in there for now. Let's set up our empowerer. I'm just going to do it over here in this area. I guess this stuff's pretty much been destroyed now. I'm not planning on automating this yet, although I could. Alright. You see, I can't put it there because of the stuff underneath. Maybe I should do my original intended thing, which was to build it into the wall here. And be able to, you know, you'll be able to see it through the wall working its magic. So ideally, you should be able to do that. You see how quick this thing just mines in a 3x3. So what we need to do is we're going to need a way of powering it, and if I'm gonna hook it up to be automatic at some point, then I need to do this. Okay. So simple power cell will go here in the middle. Here in the middle. Be set to always export out, and then this is already linked to the system. The reason I'm doing this up one, I want to leave a gap so that I can actually put some sort of attachment to this to be able to pull items out and put items in. Now the display stands are 2 away, I'm pretty sure. Is it 1 or 2? I don't remember now. Might be 2. We'll try 1 and see if it works. But if it doesn't, then I'm a derp and I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so they should all be getting power. Just going to waste a bit of power if it doesn't work. So void crystal block in the middle. Black dye. Flint. Charcoal. Stone. Darn it! So I actually need to pull it all down and move it back 1. Okay, that's my derp. Can I just pick this up? So you need to go back 1. Everything else here needs to be removed and redone except that one. And that one. Alright, we're getting there. Very slowly, but we're getting there. If I did it right the first time, this wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I actually need to go that far out. Come on. And I'll have to decorate this up. Oh, and I can't do it here either. What are you attached to? If I break you, you're going to break it, aren't you? What are you attached to? Alright, I'll cut. I'll move this. I've got to go that way 1 now. Be right back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm setting up this for future future automation. I've got some ideas. I don't know if I can get it to fruition yet, but I've got some ideas about perhaps pushing a button and it putting particular items into these tables. So you might have a row of buttons here or something, and you push one and it sends a particular pulse through the XNet system and puts the flint and stuff around required for making the void block, for example, and then removes the void block at the end. So I don't know. I was just sort of playing around a bit, and I didn't want to run out of time in my day, so I've just done what I needed to do to make the block. It's night time again. What a shock! Kind of felt like something was missing just then. I don't know. Don't know if it's just me. I was looking at that going, hang on, this looks a little different. It's just me. Never mind. But yeah, okay, so let's make this a vertical digger finally. Vertical U. And this drill gives me a vertical digger. Yay! Right, open book, crafter. So let's claim that and get the 4 patterns. Let's claim this and get a phantom booster. So it digs in 2 block radius around it and can be set to only dig ores. Phantom boosters on top of it increases radius by 2 blocks per booster with a max of 3 boosters. Fair enough. A vertical digger. I potentially will never use. But that's cool. It's fine. Why is there a congregation over there of monsters? They having a party? They're having a party and didn't invite me. Look at them all. Down here? No, looking at the map, they're actually up from there. I hear them. See some sunlight. Put some sunlight up here for you. Ah. Oh, come on. Accept my sword. Because it just wants to be friends. Yeah, I don't know why these guys are all congregating. Hey, come here. Weird. Anyway, made a bit more of a made a hole in their hiding place. Anyway, so I think that pretty much finishes all of that page in the quest book. So we'll just head back over to the base here and we'll have a quick look at that. Obviously, I still need to set the machines up. I mean, we do... Oh, how did I miss? We do have a couple of minutes left in the episode, so maybe that's something we can do. Let's see. Back out. Back out. All quests completed. And yes, I do realise that I'm focusing a little bit more on the tech quest, but that's... If you've watched me for a while, you realise that that's kind of what I do. I'm not a big magic mod player. I will stumble my way through as required, but I'm generally it's not something I lean towards. I generally lean towards tech, but that's fine. So obviously I then need to start looking at the oil system, so I may need to make a few things here, so that's something else that we can knock together in between episodes, because we need to... Actually, did I find oil over here when I did my first core sample? Yes, I found 9,400 buckets of oil. So ideally we could put a... And that's in this chunk where the orange border is. Ideally we could put a pump jack in here somewhere. It's all the way over to... not too bad. So we can put a pump jack in this area and suck up oil. So I might flatten this now that I've got this Uber drill. Flattening this will be a breeze. You can see what I mean by the drill's quite impressive. Hey, that shouldn't have done that. So I'll flatten this hill out, and that gives us a little bit more space to set things up. It's actually too fast. We can get our pump jack and everything set up in this area. And start mining oil. I'll get... it just doesn't do trees. I'll get the other immersive engineering machines set up, and perhaps we'll change the farm over there a little and include something or some things that we need in order to make fuel, which would be... Actually, I'll probably do my normal thing of making the immersive engineering thing, the what are they called? Cloches. I'll probably do that because this farm doesn't seem to handle immersive engineering hemp, and so it's not farming that at all. So yeah, I'll clean this area up in between, and when we come back, hopefully I will have all of the immersive machines set up in some sort of pattern that makes sense. Probably not, actually, knowing me. It'll be working, but it won't be pretty. And we can start working on the oil system. So I'll make those items as well. Yeah, look, the thing's just hanging there now. I'll make those items as well. We can then progress down into tech level of 3. So, wrapping up point. Thank you all for watching. Please leave those comments in the section down below. And I hope you come back and join me next time. Thanks for watching. See you later.